Hey there, Well Watchers. My name is Wifey Well, and today we're back playing some more of Fallout New Vegas. And as you can see, we are starting the episode off with a battle. And I'm a little scared. There is a lot of them. And our new girl, Veronica, I don't think she's quite as combat capable as Boone was, but we still have Eddie. So, Eddie's putting in work. No, don't shoot Veronica. Will you? And that was a waste of time. There we go. Yeah, I'm still not sure how I feel about her because she just wants to punch everybody. Which kind of works, kind of doesn't. And we're just gonna loot some corpses. What is this? What is this? Were you not supposed to die? Maybe there's a quest related to that. I don't know. Uh-oh. Is there someone else here? No? Driver Neffy? Is that what it said? So anyway, what we were doing, though, before we got distracted with this, was, yeah, Driver Neffy. We just picked up Veronica last episode, and we're trying to activate her companion quest. That way we can start working on some DLC. So right now we're heading towards the Vault 3 ramp. That's what we're attempting to do. I believe is around here, but I haven't been able to figure out how exactly to get into there. Guessing it's behind this wall of garbage. I love, though, that we're just carrying around a head. South Vegas ruins. Is it in the ruins? Surely not. Maybe it's over there? I don't know. Hello? Where there's gonna be mines. What? Oh, a puppy. Violetta. Aw, is it mean? It's red, but... Oh, yeah, it's mean. It looks a little untaken care of. Violetta's brain. Why are we collecting brains and heads? Violet and Violetta? You've gained karma. Ah, murder. The quickest way. Violet's mangled head. Why? Maybe I accepted some sort of bounty hunting job for someone or something, and I just don't remember it. Guess you don't get in here. Oh shoot, I'm like dead. That didn't help at all. I don't even remember. Maybe I'm thinking Oblivion. We'll just heal up the good old-fashioned way. By drinking a crap ton of soda. my favorite. Yum, 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 yum. Well, I don't see Vault 3. Unless that's it. Yeah, we're just gonna drink all these. Oops. How many dogs did she have? There's a million dog bowls, a million baseballs, a million chunks of human flesh. But I only saw the one dog. Look, here it is again. Or they copy-pasted. I'm gonna collect this human flesh, though, and feed it to Eddie. Oh, here, we'll just take a nap in here. Well, we drank 20 soda for no reason. It's fine. See? I mean, who doesn't carry around 50 pounds of human flesh? We should make Veronica carry it. We will. I'm just looking around for some sort of clue as to why I'm collecting heads and gaining karma and all that. I probably missed a bunch of those trailers. What is all this? Empty. What was that? Something government? Oh, I didn't want that. Dang it. Is that a skill book or a permanent? I think I hear one of my kitties. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Veronica, is this teaching you how other people in the wasteland live their lives? Are you learning? Some people make beef jerky out of human flesh. Guessing this is a quest. Hey, Veronica, get over here.
Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
You know, sometimes it can wear a dress. There you go. Don't eat it all at once. Alright. Can we come over here without dying? I'm gonna say no. Poseidon gas station. Does not say Vault 3. We'll just leave that alone. I'm guessing maybe it is hidden in the whatever it was called. The ruins over here. Makes sense. Vaults are underground, you know. Oh, I should reload my weapon. There we go. Now we're ready. Let's check in here. Hello? Uh-oh. Veronica punched that person's head off. And she missed. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that kill from you. You can get the next one, okay? Eddie, you're so cool. You know that? There's a lot of baddies in here. Wonder if we're gonna get more heads to collect. Oh, that chunk flew far. Guess I read the map wrong. Maybe I read the map wrong. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's getting me in my head. Karma. How many dead fiends does it take to find the entrance to Vault 3? Find Vault 3. It's here? I don't see it yet, but it blipped up. Okay, well, cool. At least I didn't read the map wrong. Totally gonna... Ooh. 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 Oh? The drink was still active? Why was the drink still active? Thought it only lasted like 2 seconds. Is it this? Ah. Come here, Veronica. Set on the ramp.
No power armor, no energy weapons, and they're giving the NCR more trouble than we ever did. You know, I've been thinking. The real problem with the Brotherhood is that we isolate ourselves. Our training is top-notch, our technology gives us an advantage, but when it all comes down to it, we're losing because we shun the outside world. We always make enemies, never allies. We refuse to recruit outsiders or see the value in their simpler technologies. I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them. It's a free way.
Okay, well, I guess that was her second one. The third one that it had mentioned is, it says, traveling near Nelson or Cottonwood Cove. Should we clear out the rest of this, or just go? I guess we can just go. Nelson or Cottonwood. Nelson is the boomers, right? Oh, that's Nellis. Ah, shucks. No idea what Nelson or Cottonwood Cove is, then. Hopefully we have... Ah, we've been there. What about Cottonwood Cove? Have we not been there? Ah, vilified. Okay, well, we'll go to Nelson then.
Ordinary guys with knives and bullets, and they're taking over Nevada.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, you got a second? The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
Go home?
Great! Thanks! Thank you! I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
So, you want to go home? I mean, this should go well considering, you know, we're like respected there and crap. I don't know, is this the right quest then? The right companion quest? Hey Veronica, do you know what this rock is about? Oh. Well, yeah. Alright, I think... I don't remember where it was. Which one was it? Oh, obviously it's the one with the marker. Don't ask, but like, I instantly forgot there's a marker on the bottom of the map for some reason. So, you may not know this, but, Paladin Hardass is now the Elder, so... Oops. There's no more McNamara. She said they will name their non-ugly children after me, but there's no children in this game. Well, I mean, there is. But at least none anywhere around here. None that I can shoot.
What is it, Veronica?
Pardon. Elder. I know why we're failing.
Do you?
As long as we hide in here, ignoring the outside, our days are numbered.
For once, I agree.
You do?
We can't let people go on believing the Brotherhood has lost its teeth. We must strike while our enemies are distracted with each other.
Strike? That's how we got into this problem in the first place. We can't beat these armies.
Our entire 200 years of history say that a handful of troops with the best equipment and training can stand up to any army.
And the loss of Helios 1 says things are different now.
That was a failure of strategy, not philosophy. If the Elder in charge were a paladin and not a scribe.
Our arrogance would still have been our downfall.
History says otherwise.
Maybe it's time you start looking forward. Let's go. We're wasting our time. What's up? See you around.
Okay.
I'd be angrier with him, but it's hard to stay mad at the guy who taught me how to box when all the other paladins told me no. He always does what he feels is right. Usually that's a great quality. No, but it does make it easier to forgive him. He's just misguided. It's not too late to change his mind. He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it. Our elder before McNamara, he had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Okay.
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legions. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members. Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide. I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Huh. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea. I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
What the hell?
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
What happened? That was awkward. It went all dark like I was gonna get my ass kicked, but then it just, nothing happened. And I'm not an outsider. I'm pretty sure I'm well known around here. But okay. How do I get out of here? Well, I guess we'll go to that terminal. And then... I don't know. I don't see him changing his mind. I feel like I know Paladin, Hardass, Elder Hardass, whatever you want to call him now. And I don't think he is going to change his mind, but... It's kind of far... I'm gonna make sure this isn't Stupid Legion, because I don't want this lady and her dogs to die. Oh, it's some sort of critter. Okay. Okay, nothing to worry about then. Veronica, you're really interesting. Half the time I feel like I like you, and then half the time I feel like you're annoying. I can't decide how I feel. That or this? They said a comms tower. Doesn't look like a comm tower. This Gibson Shack? I think I've been in here. Pretty sure I've already ransacked this place once. Well, maybe I didn't. Awful lot of drugs around here. Lawnmower blade. What with all the lawnmower blades? This guy went out a specific way, didn't he? That a finger? That's a finger. I see the nail. Got a party in hubcap. Wood chipper, 50 pounds. Oh, is this what you need? Okay. Easy.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although, maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
Miracle farming?
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course. It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip. Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun. Hell. Well, how could you know, right? Okay, 2 other options still on the table.
Honestly, you know, a gun is a gun. I kind of want to see what this is about.
Okay, what better way to persuade them than to give them a taste of what they stand to gain, right? Maybe the best place to start is to see what we can find out directly from the NCR. Let's head to their OSI office at McCarran.
Okay.
I like the way you think.
Let's go get them turnips. Somebody want to fight? So we were in here the other day trying to activate her companion quest, and now that it's activated, looks like we have to return, huh? For them having vegetation technology, doesn't seem to be very promising. Unless there's a field in here somewhere that I don't know about. Oh look, our buddy. Didn't know this was a character.
Yep, I'm still here. Shit, I got nothing better to do, right? Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
Ugh. Boone? Oh. Lieutenant Gorabets.
I heard you killed Driver Nafai. My team would have liked to get a shot at him, but we're still glad he's dead. If they've proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military. We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling. Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at First Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
Yeah, it sounds like she needs it.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea. Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to First Recon. We're the finest.
That's sad. Man, what a mood kill. Sergeant Bitterroot, Corporal Betsy, 10 of spades. It says just take, doesn't say still. The one book I don't think we've seen. The ELA, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, is it not a learning book? What was the other book? Oh, it was this. Huh. Hi, Betsy.
What a pointless trip. Here I thought I'd get a shot at that junky bastard. Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorabets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty. Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes. Yeah, doesn't sound like me at all, right? But it happens. Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone-cold bitch after all. What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude? They don't. Only the good ones do. My partner's got some potential, so I let him wear those goofy glasses. I tell him they're his training shades. He totally buys it. Truth is, his eyes just suck. The little guy. 10 of spades. I like him because he listens. Doesn't shut up the rest of the time, but when I talk, he listens. Also, he doesn't pull any stupid come-ons, like practically every other horn dog alpha male on this base. Might be he's just scared of me, though. Yeah, we spot for each other, watch each other's backs. Usually works pretty well, unless you get paired up with an asshole. Thing is, there's a lot of assholes in the army. I keep hoping they'll pair me up with some hot blonde like you see on those old pinups. Shit, I don't even care if she can shoot straight. Can't have everything. The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm first recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you? Just another injury to take care of, huh? Well, when you put it that way. All right. You can tell the lieutenant I finally caved. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing. Yeah. Try not to get killed.
What can I do for you? I wish someone with your medical training had come along sooner. I think she'll actually stick with the treatment because of what you said. I was afraid that Betsy wouldn't go for long-term treatment because she didn't want to look bad in front of the rest of the squad. You settled that. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Should have made sure of that first before I even went and talked.
Carry on.
The New Vegas Medical Clinic. Oh, I think I've met... Okay.
Howdy. Name's Sterling, First Recon.
I love him.
Can't say I've seen you before. I'd remember if I had. Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all. And a lot of scouting from place to place. I called her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorbets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets. Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays. Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good.
Aww.
Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either. Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple of rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said. Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
Caesar's dead. But okay.
Always
I
a
do
pleasure.
like you though,
Keep
Mr.
yourself
Sterling. I like that
Platoon
mustache.
of veteran rangers is like a tactical nuke.
Yeah,
Tough
the
and
one you just
scared.
rubbed. The one around here is
We
interesting.
won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
Veronica, that's my man. I want to talk to everybody here. I just like their names.
Hey there, miss. Ten of spades. First recon sharpshooter. At your service.
Are you the one with the training glasses?
The LT told you about that? Shit, man. That's shit. It was my fault. See, I was knocked out when it happened. The big guy sneaked up on us. I let Betsy down. Shit, you sound like the LT. I should have woken up. I shouldn't have gotten knocked out in the first place. That shit was my fault. I don't want to talk about it anymore, alright?
That's sad.
She's my goddamn partner. See, we work in pairs. We spot for each other. Watch each other's backs. Nobody wanted to work with me. They said I was too green, but Betsy volunteered. Shit, you don't even know how big a deal that is. She trusts her life to the newbie, and I sit here and let her get raped by that piece of shit. Yeah, the LT shouldn't have brought that shit up. Not with civvies, anyway. Ain't right.
Well, why is it still... This is such a bad question.
Fine, just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
His name is kind of mean, his nickname. Because, like, that name must be hard for him to say, because he stutters a lot on his T's and S's.
Damn right. The LT, Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be ace of spades, but the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to ace. Think I'll skip queen though. Shit. Long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on our ranch, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid too. Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now. Looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way. Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Yeah.
Boone would have loved being around these guys, I think.
Look, one of the ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered. I'm bitter.
What a weird thing to say when you wake up.
Talk to me. You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name? It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were.
Oh.
I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through. They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right, if you ask me. It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest. Don't I? Beg pardon, ma'am, but you never met my parents. My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids.
Jeez.
Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass. You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons at Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. That's all I got from the cons. That's all I ever want. Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too. About how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in. It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets.
Could.
I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's probably best. Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me? I'm here to do my job. For now, that job is shooting fiends. While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark. Yeah, look. He's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story, and I'd get tired of talking before it was through. It's like I told you, Daughtry's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to my father, Major Daughtry. He's our CO. All right, goodbye.
Maybe that's where I turn in
Shaq
those
was the youngest
heads.
when Caesar died. What an asshole.
What was your name again? You're not Daughtry, right? No. There's a lot of talking, but they're all pretty interesting characters. I'm glad I picked the vegetation because, like I said, we were here earlier and I just kind of, you know, glanced over it, didn't really care too much, and was like, meh, and we left, you know. Daughtry.
One of the ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered.
Oh, oops. Oh no. Guessing anyone that was important is walking around or was in that tent.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
I do have some dead fiends.
Adoptive father, yes. I was very proud when he made first recon. I know that every time I send them out, I could be sending him to his death. But if it's not me, it'll be somebody else. At least this way I get one more chance to see him. Yeah, I was there. I was Captain Daughtry then. That whole situation was a mess and could easily have been avoided with good intel. The major in charge at the time made a bad call. He thought Bitter Springs was full of Great Khan raiders, so we surrounded the place. By the time any of us realized there were civilians down there, women and children, shooting had already started. The major froze up at the news, and we couldn't get another word out of him. I took over and salvaged the situation as best I could. For my effort, I was promoted to major. Not quite the way I'd have wanted it. We know they supply the fiends with illegal chems, but they never stick around in NCR territory for long. They know the land and move quick. There's talk from time to time about taking out their base at Red Rock Canyon, but nothing ever comes of it. The Great Khans are tough fighters. If we ever did go up against them on their home turf, we'd win, but casualties would be high. Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up Earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Heck yes.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs.
We only saw one dog.
Then there's Driver Nefai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot.
We're gonna have to go back and look for
I'm not gonna feed
Cook.
you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be? That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. Well, that could be Violet, or it could be someone else entirely. I'll take your word for it, but I can't give you a full reward. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
Maybe there was something else on Violet I didn't do. I didn't
killed
take.
another one.
Because, like, this guy, I took his weapon.
That's supposed to be Driver Nefai? Well, the head's in really bad shape, so I can't authorize a full reward. If he really is dead, we're all better off. I guess we can send First Recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you. One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it. Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties. Just bring me back that last head, and don't lose your own.
Alright, we'll go talk to our little friend over here. We're gonna have to go after Cook next episode, aren't we?
Yep, I'm still here. Shit, I got nothing better to do, right? The rapist with the flamethrower? Yeah, that's a combination I stay the fuck away from. I was stalking him for a while. Real good at that. Watching people from where they can't see me, you know? Only one thing I learned about that asshole. Keeps a bunch of Brahmins. Most of them he roasts whenever he feels like it. But there's one. Must be his pet or some shit. Doesn't let anybody near that Brahmin. Somebody puts a bullet in her, I bet that'd piss him off good. Might make him careless, too.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
Says we're gonna have to kill Queenie the Brahmin. Well, as much as I want to continue with this, since we just read about, you know, all this stuff about these bounties, and we did the 2 of the 3, I want to go after Cook right now and just kind of get that finished. So hopefully that's okay. Because I have a feeling if we go into here and go talk to the OSI person, that'll take a bit. I'm gonna kill the guy that raped Betsy. we are going to be in for a pretty big fight next episode, it sounds. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this episode. So, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you being a well watcher, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!